Alright, once again back with one of these transformation only videos. First thing you're going to want to do is get the rotor blades off. These are going to become his weapons. Best way I find to do it is to pull them back. They will rotate up on that hinge. Go ahead and pull them out. We'll deal with these in a second, but go ahead and pop that hinge out the rest of the way, which is very, very noticeably a handle. Put those off to the side. Go ahead, come down here, pull off the fusion cannon and the panel that is attached to. Yes, this guy does parts form some, but it all comes back together and looks really good, so I don't mind. As you can see, we just exposed this head. As kind of a neat bit of automorph, actually, you're going to push down on these sections to get the shoulders in place, and when you do, it will shift the whatever these would be called, rotor wings, I don't know. But it shifts them up to get them out of the way, so that's actually a nice bit of automorph, and it's not anything insane, so I'm not too worried about that having problems over the years. Nice little touch when you come up here to start messing with the cockpit. You get the sound, you get some flashing lights, always an appreciated touch. Then what you're going to want to do is work this back just a little bit, and then right here on this double hinge, there is actually a track for this to slide down on. So just get it clear, get it some room, slide that all the way down the back. It doesn't peg in or anything, it just slides down and sits, but sits very well. Go ahead, come down here. Unpeg these sections from the back of the rotor. You're going to want to extend their double hinge out as far as it'll go, and then actually rotate them around. You can see these little sections are going to become the knee spikes, knee pads. Open up the feet down here. Bring these back down the rest of the way. And also bring the legs out a little bit. He does have those ratchet joints that don't allow for a lot of in-between, so he will be doing a big power stance here. Go ahead, come back here. I want to fold both of these joints like that on the landing gear. Does a really nice job of getting them hidden and folded away. You would think that this would be what you would do to store the landing gear in the copter mode, but the wheel does interfere with other parts of the leg, unfortunately, so that's not really an option as much as I wish it was. But go ahead, get him standing, fold down the arms. This bottom joint is a ratchet. Open the panel. Fold out the hand if you can get a hold of it. Close it up. Rotate the fist. Same thing over here. Rotate. Close that back up. Then on the sides of each arm, you'll see these sets of 3 grooves. You will actually go ahead and use these right there to slide the fusion cannon on to whichever arm you want. And there is a little hook as well, so it doesn't just, slide on. It does actually lock on as well. Then finally, we'll go ahead, move him out of the way for a second. What you're going to want to do is take these swords, and you'll just take this half here, and you'll notice there's a little stopping point right there. Just fold this blade up and around. It'll lock into place right there, become the sword. To go back, you will want to watch. There's a little stopping point on one side. So these swords are actually molded differently depending on which is for which side. As you can kind of tell by the ends, but right down there you can also see that we have differences. I don't know which is truly supposed to be the left or the right, but you can see that, yes, this one flips down on this side, this one flips down on this one, because there's only one stopper on each one. As well as don't worry about these like breaking or anything while you're doing it. They are held on like loosely, so these will pop off, pop out and stuff while you're doing it sometimes. They just snap right back in. No big deal. But go ahead. Give him his swords. And there you have animated leader class Megatron.